And the next company we wanted to update you about is Aspen, which of course is one of South Africa's finest exports, run by an expert, that's Stephen Saad. Branded drugs, global player, boom, expanded like crazy in the last 4 or 5 years. It's in 150 countries around the world, did a big deal in Australia, but it's now all over the show. Started to niche itself in the monoembolics. It's a drug which people use for deep vein thrombosis and other blood clotting conditions. So it's got a nice portfolio of stuff there, including manufacturing operations around the world. And the other area of focus is in infant nutritionals. That's of course all of the stuff that babies take, which is manufactured basically from milk, but it's also the dried product, of course, which people use these days. Market capitalization 148.4 billion rand. Price to earnings ratio 31.68 based on their recent results. Dividend yield marginal at 0.66. But it's been a difficult couple of years. I mean, after all of those aggressive deals, people got very excited. It was right up at a share price of 440 rand. It came all the way back to about 280. Now it's crawling back to about 330.
Listening to you pronounce thrombosis, I thought you almost sound like a doctor, Paul. So certainly your knowledge is there. This is a homegrown business, which is now global. I mean, 150 countries in about 15 years.
Impressive.
That's impressive stuff. Has come off basically the highs, as you put it, but
yeah,
also
let's look at the share chart while we talk. You'll see off the highs but off the lows. That's well put.
Yeah, okay. So basically, you know, you having about 25% of its income in SA, the rest in the world, obviously Europe catching up. We put in the target price possibly to just move to about 360 from the current 330. The market is obviously down today. The PE is demanding. I mean, if we're to compare it with the others. So
notwithstanding even all of the results and the reset, because that's what really happened. People thought that with all these deals in 2014, 2015, the numbers would be stellar again. And then it turned out there was a lot of debt and there was a lot of work to be done reorganizing all of these operations, and the costs had risen and the margins weren't so good anymore.
The integration is always difficult. Remember, some of the businesses they were buying, they were not really small businesses. These are big. It's almost like your AB InBev and SAB Miller. So those processes do take long, but also you need to make sure that the management gel and you come up with one single strategy where all the managers need to be able to execute.
But now is now. The share price is formed on our space. The expectations are starting to rise again. So it's got a good feeling about it again. People are making money owning Aspen. The confidence is beginning to return. It also is a potential long-term deal partner for some of the global pharma companies. So you're inclined to go hot on it? You've got a price target of 360, I assume so?
Yes, I'll certainly be adding on to that.
Excellent.
So I'll go for hot on that.
Good. So we're hot on Aspen. So hold the faith, people, if you're one of those unfortunates that bought it above 400 rand back in the day.